And welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today on my instant match reaction, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on the game, your man of the matches, and general thoughts on the game. Leave them in the comment section below. If you're not joining it live and you're getting in, interacting after the show's been uploaded, everyone, welcome. Liverpool, huge, big 3 points tonight, everyone. Let me know your thoughts. I felt, but off the back of what Wolves did to City, Liverpool continued. They needed these 3 points. But that is, for me, Liverpool's most difficult home game that we've faced this season. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Wolves, from a tactical point of view, from minute 1 to 94th minute anyway, they absolutely got it spot on. They nullified Liverpool's threats in and around the pitch, and it was a very frustrating game for the crowd and for the players as well. That filtered through to obviously the players anyway. It was a very edgy game of football, and you could hear that in the ground tonight. Really, it was very quiet. Not very quiet, but there was singing, but it was an edge of the seat stuff, really, everyone. But let me know your thoughts. I'm made up for tonight. The way in which Wolves did set up, Adam Lallana, for me, I felt he was fantastic. The chances, and when he got offside a couple of times, everyone, but really, we looked at Adam Lallana tonight. It was a very clever by Klopp, the way in which he used them. He was linking up with the forward three lads anyway. Firmino, I don't know if you picked it up on the television cameras, everyone, but it was such a tight game, really. The lads were struggling, really, to get any space, and that's all down to the way in which Nuno has set up his squad tonight, really, everyone. But everyone, let me know your thoughts. Was this Liverpool's hardest game? For me, at home this season, it was. I'm very impressed, and you can understand why they got 6 points against Manchester City anyway, everyone. All right, Jay, Liverpool, the league is ours, mate, number 19. Jay, I'm hoping you're thinking that, mate, but every single game at a time, mate. I know it's boring to say, but until it's mathematically impossible for us to win, mate. Jay, who's your standout performer tonight, mate? Who would you select out the Liverpool team tonight? Were you impressed by Adam Lallana? Obviously, Gini Wijnaldum in the middle of the park as well. It was interesting to see the way in which we did deploy tonight, everyone. I want to know your thoughts on that as well. From an attack and wing back point of view, you looked at Manchester City, what Wolves done to them, and I think Klopp was very much, when you looked at Robbo and Trent down the wings, we're very much used to them bombing on a lot more up and down, everyone. But I think the lads, Trent and Robbo, it was, considering the opposition tonight, they were a lot more reserved, and rightly so, because you don't want to be going gung-ho and like the Raul Jimenez when he come on in the second half to really get him behind and allow those spaces to really get him behind. Because from a tactical point of view, and Klopp tonight, both teams got it absolutely spot on. I think Liverpool, we had to be a lot more reserved tonight, and obviously we had in around, I think it was 63% possession. Yeah, 63% possession to Wolves' 37, and Liverpool registered 10 shots, with Wolves having 10 shots. Liverpool registered 3 shots on target to Wolves' 2 shots on target. The back end of that game, obviously the nervousness played its part anyway, everyone. Wolves continued to get those opportunities, and let's start. I think everyone that'll comment and click on the video will more or less, everyone, I didn't see, like, I was at the ground anyway, but obviously the people in the ground, we only get one opportunity to look at it, but I was absolutely fuming. Everyone, if you were at home or if you went to ground, let me know. From first calls from our angle in the stands, it looked like Adam Lallana hit his chest, but for me, I thought it was right nailed on goal. And I haven't seen the replays. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on that. And that's all everyone will be talking about. VAR. I don't want to be talking about that, but it is a big talking point, and rightly so. Yet again, it's being used for the wrong things in football. The referees, at the end of it, I think the ref called it for a handball to Adam Lallana. It wasn't. But the standard of refereeing in the Premier League, as we all know, it's absolutely terrible. And VAR is getting used for situations in games, not just tonight, but in and around the Premier League. There needs to be a fine line of when you can use VAR and when you can't. It shouldn't be for basic goals or offsides that the people in the crowd can call. For me, it was madness, but it was a great goal by Adam Lallana to chest it down and bring it down. And his body shape, it was Luis Suarez-esque back in the day when he scored that goal against Newcastle. All those seasons gone, but shout out to Adam Lallana. For me, he's got to be one of the man of the match performers tonight as well, alongside obviously the likes of Sadio Mane getting that goal, but it just takes away from the whole spectacle, everyone. Obviously, it was a great game for the neutral, not for all of us watching. It was a very edgy game, not a lot of great opportunities for both sides. But let's get to your comments as well. LC Spectre, 18 down, 20 to go. Reds, that's it, lads. So we're halfway through the season, LC Spectre. Everyone, I want to know, is in your opinion, is that Liverpool's hardest game this season? For me, it has been, especially at home. Jack, we're 13 points in front, mate. Jay, I know. But we've been in that situation before. Not with 13 points, that's a huge lead, but until it's over, it's over. That's when we can call it, Jay. Yeah, the Anfield Lark, nice one, everyone, for getting your comments in. Make sure you are dropping your comments in. Your thoughts on man of the match and your thoughts on, obviously, the big talking point, which is the VAR decisions, really. Rightly so, for me. But yet again, refereeing inability to referee a simple game of footy, and you can't do it. Let's get to the Anfield Lark. Get in the Reds. Sent them Wolves back howling about VAR. Yeah, the Anfield Lark, I don't know if the microphones picked it up at home anyway, but the Wolves fans were giving us beans. And what I didn't like, it was absolutely disgusting. I don't even know who scored for Wolves. It was miles away, but it was a Jota or one of them. He literally slid in front to the new Centini stand, right in front of our fans. And yet again, the referee didn't book him anyway. I felt that was a little bit naughty, but the referee was getting basic throw-ins wrong, corners wrong for both sides. But it was absolutely madness. As Spectre, looks like we were keeping our energy for Sheffield United on Thursday night. As Spectre, absolutely spot on comment there, mate. It's the games are coming thick and fast, everyone, and we've got to agree it wasn't the most gung-ho performance, but that's not what we needed against a very good Wolves side. Let's not forget, they took 6 points off the champions, Manchester City. 6 points. Considering the game in which they've just had, they battered Manchester City, let's put it that way. Consider, even though they were down to 10 men, they're a fantastic footballing side. And we're not going to sit here and say Liverpool didn't have the best game, because we didn't. But it was a very clever and professional performance by Liverpool tonight, everyone. We didn't go gung-ho and absolutely, because that would have allowed Wolves to absolutely slice us open. Adama Traore coming on in that second half with Raul Jimenez. They're very good players that can absolutely, and we've seen it in midweek, what they've done against Man City. But Joe Gomez, yet again, another performance, great performance. Virgil van Dijk had a couple of opportunities, like we was a bit got caught on the ball, very unlike Virgil van Dijk, but that's what filtered from the crowd to obviously the players as well. You've got players like Virgil van Dijk taking the odd slight touch, taking that extra touch, but Joe Gomez tonight, yet again, he's becoming a man. I know he's more or less nearly middle-aged 20s anyway, but he's growing. Every single game that goes by, Joe Gomez is growing into this Liverpool shirt, and tell you what, like it was with Joel Matip as well, everyone, like it was with Lovren, like it was with Gomez, every single player that's coming in, whoever it is, centre-back, is playing fantastic. Virgil van Dijk, backs against the walls tonight, in some occasions, but Liverpool, in terms of Trent, from a defensive point of view, I know he gets labelled from other fans outside of Liverpool anyway, the non-Liverpool fans, that he can't defend, but tonight was another performance to highlight the quality in the lad. When he was one-on-one, well, obviously the likes of Doherty and a couple of Moutinho and Neves. Neves tonight, I was very impressed. Obviously, he does like to score a couple of worldies from outside the box, doesn't he? Him and João Moutinho, those two really, they stopped Liverpool playing their game, the usual game, the attacking game. But those two tonight, I was very impressed from a Wolves point of view. They controlled the whole game. That's not bad, but from Liverpool. But Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, when he did come on in that second half, he completely allowed us a lot more time, especially considering how compact Wolves were. Obviously, they play a 3-5-2-3 or something. But they can it goes back to a 5 at the back anyway. But Naby Keita, when he did come on, it was a great decision by Jurgen. He was picking up the balls and allowed Liverpool that extra bit of space. Naby Keita tonight, I'm hoping he does start against Sheffield. But yet again, we've got to keep these players fresh because the games are coming thick and fast. As LFC Spectres saying, we've got Sheffield on the horizon now as well. Let's quickly check the City score. City winning 2-0, but we've got to keep on doing what we've been doing, and that's absolutely quality. We can only focus on ourselves anyway. Everyone, tonight we've done our job. 1-0. It was a very nervy game, but a win is a win. I tell you, these Reds are absolutely boss. Let's get to all your comments as well. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you do get your comments in. And if you're joining a live stream, come on. Where's the Louis supporters? And we come from Liverpool. James, that's it lah. I heard somewhere yesterday that VAR would take 3 years to get right. Oh, LFC Spectre. I don't think any fans in and around football have got that amount of time really to deal with it. It should be getting, it's as every single supporter, it's not just Liverpool fans. It's disgusting how the referees, I know it's in the workings and it's the first year in getting it right, but come on, basic throw-ins, basic corner decisions, it shouldn't be getting used for all that. And everyone in the stands tonight, and yous all alone at first viewing, when Alana brought that down, it come off his chest. But the referee, poor decision to call it as a handball, and then he went, oh, well, I'll have to rely on VAR, and then that gets overruled. Madness, absolute madness. But the Reds got 3 points. Get in! But yeah, let's get to more of your comments as well. Neto scored for them. Nice one, Revenite. Nice one, mate. Was it Neto that actually ran to the, obviously, as you can see there, to that side of the stadium? Absolute slid on his knees. And I was like, you... Whoo! Not that it's way, but he had some. The fans had some nice words to say to him anyway. 50 games unbeaten, another 50 to go. Reds. That's from LSU Spectre. Stevie, where you at, Professor? I know, where's Steve? He was on the live stream tonight. One, obviously he's a Celtic fan. He was giving us all saying that Celtic had win, but obviously, Steve, if you're in the chat, make yourself known. Get in, Stevie G. He's won against Celtic anyway. Great victory for Rangers as well. Just slightly off topic anyway, but VAR, Southampton Wanderers, LFC Spectre. It would have been his goal. Maybe that's why he was so hyped. Yeah, it's madness, the evidence. Hey, buds. Yeah, absolutely love you. Love your comments, Reds. Get them in. I will be reading them out throughout tonight's show, everyone. Goddamn. City have scored again. Obviously, just talking about the City score. But we can only focus on ourselves, everyone. That's all we can do. But everyone, let me know who stood out for you tonight, everyone. Yeah, as I said at the top of the show, everyone, it was not a game to really go and attack Wolves. We've seen how well they played against Man City. They played fantastic tonight. Liverpool and Wolves played fantastic in terms of but the nervousness in and around the stadium. You could see it on the pitch. But I tell you what, another 3 points. I'll take another 19 1-0 victories all season because it'd mean we'd win the league. But a win is a win. Can't wait for the Minamino to add to this mix. Paul Dooley, I tell you what, Minamino, this will be a game like it was today. Everyone who stood out for you, I think there will be a big load of shouts anyway for Adam Lallana. Obviously, he's playing for his Liverpool career. I'm not too sure if it's been officially announced, but by all accounts, Adam Lallana will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. But it's I tell you, if it is the case, like it was with MHN and all that, if Lallana's being the type of performance he put in tonight, he never stopped running. He burst a gut, and obviously Adam Lallana, he's got all of his mixed bag of critics anyway. A lot of people like him, a lot of people don't, but tonight's performance that he put in tonight, he was fantastic. A very difficult time in the game anyway. It's up the likes of Adam Lallana, Naby Keita. Those players are key, and they were tonight really, and getting those tight areas and the way in which Wolves, even though we did have a lot of possession of the ball, everyone 63% possession. When Wolves were on the ball tonight, they were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It was the Victor lad from Leo. We'll talk about him a bit later on. LT Spectre, talk about the game. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on the man of the match as well. That was handball. No, it wasn't a handball. Never a handball. Champions of the world they robbed that game. That's some soccer highlights. Nice one for your comments, everyone. Get them in anyway. I think we've won the league. Jay, as I said, one game at a time, everyone. I know it's difficult. But be professional. Respect your opponents. Respect your opposition. We've got 19 more difficult games to go in the Premier League. I couldn't give. We could be 20 points ahead in the league. You've got to be professional and respect your opposition. And the Premier League is a very, very, very difficult Premier League anyway. And we've seen tonight, it was such a difficult game for Liverpool to play. Paul Stevie left the chat for the pub tonight, lads. As expected. Igor, how you doing, mate? Hi, guys. Great end of the year with the win today. Igor, who's your man in the match? Let me know your comments. Johnny Carr, hey Jack, how you doing, everyone? Make sure you are getting your comments in as well. Want to gauge all your opinions. Adam Lallana was my man of the match tonight. That's from LFC Spectre. Shame Klopp took him off, though. Yeah, LFC Spectre, I'm not going to... I think if all of us were in Adam Lallana's shoes, the work off the ball, and when he was on the ball, mate, he run. We give James Milner a load of plaudits anyway for the amount of work he does. But tonight, Adam, off the ball, most importantly as well, everyone, in terms of defensive point of view, the tracking back that he done in terms of doubling up, obviously with Trent as well, and Robbo down the left-hand side as well. He was all over the place in terms of attacking sense, but in terms of defensive sense as well. Superb tonight. Hi, guys. Read that one. Same with Dave Spectre. Adam, read that one. Well done, Liverpool. You never walk alone. That's from Johnny Carr. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Get your man of the match comments in as well, and your key points of the game, everyone. I want to gauge your thoughts. Get them in the comment section below as well, everyone. Nigel, yes, Adam was excellent. I think it was a very... we think we're all agreeing on man of the match tonight, everyone. But if you've got a different man of the match, leave it in the comment section below. And if you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well, everyone. Make sure you do put your bell notification on if you do so you always get notified when we do go live. Amazing community of Reds on this channel. Everyone is welcome wherever you are around the world. I know it's probably nighttime or early morning if you're in Australia or America or wherever you are. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really interested in every single one is. Do you think Klopp will take the FA Cup seriously, Jay? I don't think he will, mate. Obviously, League takes priority and Champions League. I know we'd like to take the FA Cup serious, mate, but we need to keep our players fresh, obviously, for the Premier League and the Champions League. They're the two big boy cups anyway. No discredit to the FA Cup, but Liverpool, they're the two big priorities this season, mate. Nice one, Jay, for your comments. Jasmine, we handed Adama Traore well, spot on. Obviously, Adama got brought on in the second half. He's a rugby player, the player. He's mad. But obviously, when they brought Raul Jimenez and Adama Traore, it was especially considering the type and the timing in the game when he did get brought in. Everyone, that it was so we soaked up pressure very, very well. Obviously, we would have liked to have got a lot more goals, but Obviously, we only registered 3 shots in target the whole of that game, and there was an opportunity, everyone. I don't know if you picked up on it. I think it was Trent. He absolutely pinged it to Alisson at about 50 miles an hour. And Ali, I'll tell you what, thank you, he's in goal, because it was a fantastic touch. Don't know if you've seen it on telly, everyone, but it was a fantastic control by Alisson Becker tonight. I think Trent was trying to score an own goal, but it would have been a nice own goal. The speed at which he hit it directly at Alisson, and tell you what, thank the Lord, he is the world's best goalkeeper. I'm so happy he's at Liverpool anyway. But yeah, nice one, Jasmine. AS Empire, Virgil van Dijk was my man of the match for me. Empire, nice one, mate. Defence, yet again, it's always going to be the case as well, like tonight, everyone. 1-0 victory, the defence is always constantly going to get tested. And it's the beauty of watching Liverpool now, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on that. But years gone back, before we had Klopp and obviously under Rafa and all that, we'd lose games that we didn't deserve. And obviously, but tonight, it's a different kettle of fish, like it has been since Klopp come in anyway. Where every type of game, obviously this game, we dominated possession, but we could switch off like that within an instant. But the lads never allowed that to happen. But I absolutely made up. But I really hope he stays. Big fan of his, even during the difficult times. Nigel, the Anfield Lark, it's still only half the job done, boys. 19 games to go. The Anfield Lark, I'd very much echo them, mate. Spot on comments, and that's what all of us, let all the opposition and rival fans say, how can you not talk about the league? You've got to be professional, respect your opposition. The Premier League is a very difficult place, and anything can happen in world football, and we know all too much of that. Get your man in the match thoughts in as well, everyone. Nigel, no way we can say we have won it at halfway. Foolish to do that with respect. Yeah, Nigel, spot on comments. By far, Joe Gomez was brilliant. Tommy Walker, nice one, mate. Don't know if you just joined the live stream, mate. You talked about Joe Gomez. I was saying at the top of the show, Tommy, he's really grew into his Liverpool shirt, everyone. I think he's become a man this season, especially. Prior to the last season when he did pick up his injury, but his progress as a centre-back, his career is only going up, and I tell you, when you are playing alongside Virgil van Dijk, both of them are learning off each other, and there's no centre-back pairing in the Premier League that is as quick as Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, as well as the quality. But you've got the likes of Adama Traore when he did get brought on in that second half, Raul Jimenez and Jota, and the likes of Neto as well. Very technical, gifted players. It's so easy for other opposition players. You've seen Wolves in Europe this year. They're very tactical and the way in which they're moving in and out of tight places, everyone. But I felt the defence, especially Robbo and Trent, everyone. Let me know your thoughts if you picked up on that, everyone. It was a different type of game. What are your thoughts in terms of defence? It was another defensive, lovely, quality performance. By far, that was obviously Tommy. Joe Gomez is his man of the match, everyone. Let me know your man of the match. Trent, no words to describe him. Danny, 9541. Danny, he's, yet again, I can talk about Joe Gomez becoming a man, but Trent, he's something else. He's absolutely something else. So lucky, and even better that he's a Scouser. But his delivery tonight, it was quite good, considering obviously the likes of Wolves soaking up pressure, very low block anyway. But I tell you what, if Wolves play like they did tonight, everyone, would I say they'd get in the top 4? They need to be a lot more consistent. If there's any Wolves fans anyway, you've played great. You've got a Nuno has got you like a well-drilled machine anyway. And I reckon I don't know if anyone's put Wolves to win Europa League on, but off the back of that performance and what I've seen over the season, I can fully see them winning the Europa League anyway from a Wolves point of view. What a 2019, bring on 2020. That's some Ellis respect there. Johnny Carr, my man in the match was Mane again. he covered miles, and when the big lump come on anyway, he applied himself, helped himself to him. Anyway, Johnny, absolutely spot on there, mate. Obviously, it's so easy to notice attacking players' runs, mate, but as Johnny's just said then, great comment as always, mate. In terms of Mane's defensive work, it was superb, continuously tracking back. I think if you look at other opposition teams throughout the season, you don't get that type of work rate from other teams. That our lads Salah, Firmino, all of them, those three. It was so important that those three very much did do their duty in terms of a defensive duty tonight. And Mane, as Johnny's just picked up there, it was so good in terms of tracking. Obviously, Doherty down the right-hand side as well, Jota, and all the lads going off the back of them anyway. Anyone heard Post goals on BTSD? Have the best front three in Europe, but we have the best in the world. Oh yeah, couldn't give two hoots what Paul's had to say, mate. He's a bitter mank. Nigel, I really hope we take the FA Cup seriously. Nigel, nice one for your comment, mate. I know there'll be a lot of different types of opinions on the FA Cup, but that's what I love. And I'll put it back to you as well, just before we do shoot off, everyone. Make sure if you haven't put your man in the matches in and your thoughts on tonight's game, make sure you drop them in the comment section below and I'll read them out on tonight's show before we do shoot off anyway. For my Australian Reds, good day, mates, and that is not too sure that says, mate. Well, as expected, shout out to all the Aussies. I know he's probably up at like early hours in the morning. That's why I love Liverpool Football Club. The fan base, all in and around the whole world, everyone, it's amazing, and that's why I've started this channel anyway, all those 2 years back anyway, just to speak to every single one of you, wherever you are in the world. This is a family that we connect with our love and passion at Liverpool Football Club. And it's even better when we're top of the league and we're flying, absolutely flying. The Anfield Lark, if we win our next 13, it's done. Over halfway due to our impressive points lead. Johnny, I tell you what, is it if we win? If we win our next 13, it's done. If it is the case, mate, yet again, as we said last night, you just got to keep on taking game by game, and we'll see where we are. And if we can win, I tell you, I'm hoping Jürgen and the lads can go 13. If it needs to be, and we go 13 points clear, I would love us to go unbeaten, but that's being selfish. But every point is so vital at the back end of the season, isn't it, Johnny? As expected, Harvey Elliott, hat-trick incoming against Everton. I'll tell you what, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it, mate? Answer your Skype, JC has been calling you. Jürgen Klopp, Jason. One sec. I'm hoping no one not Jürgen Klopp. One sec. I'll tell you, that would be the dream, everyone. That would be the dream. But I'd love to interview Jürgen Klopp. I think I'd need a lot wider lens because he's a tall fella. I'd probably come up to his knees anyway. He's a good 6'6". I'm only about 5'5", 5'6" anyway. But that's my dream anyway. But I'd be speechless if I ever met Jürgen Klopp anyway. He's an absolute legend. That's Joe and Virgil partnership. This is from Oliver Hearney. Nice one, mate, for your comments. He's gone with Joe and Virgil partnership had most clean sheets last season. Now he's back. We have had 5 clean sheets. Oliver, fantastic stat man there. I've been hugely impressed, Oliver, and everyone let me know your thoughts. I'm made up, Oliver. As I said before, if you look at defensive partnerships in terms of the Premier League, they are the best. And that's considering, as Oliver's just said, then since Joey's come back in anyway. That's by no means a downplay on, obviously, Joel Matip and Lovren, because when they've been needed, everyone, they've absolutely stepped up. And that's what you need from every single player at the football club. Them all moving in one movement, a family atmosphere, backing every single one of each other anyway. If Lallana not playing, when he is brought in today, he's been absolutely amazing, and he's put an absolute shift in. Rough win, but another win in the wins column anyway. That's from Liz. Yeah, whatever type of win, Liz, no game is ever an easy, and it's the Premier League, Liz. Liz, let me know your thoughts on Man of the Match. And everyone, if you just joined the live stream, absolute legends. Drop a like on the video as well, just so it does get shared to all your fellow Liverpool fans throughout around the world anyway. Gauge all their opinions as well. Again, Liz, gritty defence. Mane worked hard on defence today, Liz. Absolutely spot on. I've talked about that at the beginning of the show, but it's important that we all do pick up on that, and we all do, every single one of us. When in terms of, as much as we love our lads going forward, it's the defensive duties and what they've learned over the last 12 months. I think, obviously, when Real Madrid were winning Champions League after Champions League, like we seen against Tottenham, wasn't the best game of football, but the lads defended in that Champions League final, and they have been. It's a different type of victory today, and that's why we're in the position that we've got ourselves in this year anyway. Virgil van Dijk is just Pele of defender. He won't see another Virgil van Dijk in our 3,050 years anyway. As expected, nice one for your comment, mate. Boom. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Go and get it, baby. All right, Sean. Manny is he's a great player. Jay, I think Jay is going with his man in the match anyway. But everyone, I'll have to shoot anyway, but absolute legends. Get your comments in just before we go anyway. Quickly, what score did the City game finish? 2-0 everyone. Before we do shoot off, a cap of the Premier League table anyway. Liverpool, there we go. If you can see, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely boss. That's what we like to see, isn't it, Reds? But yeah, have a quality rest of your night, everyone. I'm buzzing. Let me know if you're watching this after the show's been uploaded anyway. Make sure you do get your comments in the comment section below as well, Reds. Have a quality rest of your night, Reds, and I will see you tomorrow, or I might do another show later on tonight if you want to get involved in that. But I love you and leave you, Reds. Get in. Liverpool, top of the league. Liverpool, top of the league. Liverpool, top of the league. Go on, go off the stream anyway. Go and sing down your house. And know your mum or your dad or whoever's in the house. And God forbid if you live with any Evertonians anyway, just remind them of the score. But everyone, have a quality rest of your night, and I will see you. Let's get through all your comments before we do shoot off anyway. Make sure you haven't missed anyone's comments in. Let me know if you have, because I will read your comments out. Great defensive work by Mane. Yes, spot on comment there from Liz. Make sure I've got everyone's comments. Mark Anthony, nice one for your comment, Mark. He's commented saying, doubters to believers to nerves by our fans, our team. Just keep going. We are full of the world's champions. You'll never walk alone. Mark, absolutely spot on there, mate. You can see, and like it was, I don't know if it probably filtered through to the cameras anyway. It was a very weird game. It was a very nervous game, and that obviously played its part into some situations in tonight's game where players were taking 1-2 extra touch anyway. But I tell you what, our Reds are absolutely magic. Not coming from Gomez, man of the match from North Red. Nice one, mate. Fantastic community. Nigel, it is, mate. Absolutely blessed. Even if it's 1 or 2 people that always view me shows, I tell you, I'd still be going live anyway. And it's this community and the Reds family around the world. That's why I love doing this anyway. I do it for yous, and I love speaking to every single one of you, and really do appreciate every single one of your support on the channel, day in, day out, commenting, liking, every single one of you. This is your channel. It's not just mine, it's your channel, the Liverpool family that we've grown on this channel anyway. Boom, the best team in the world, Liverpool fan football talk. Spot on. I think Shaqiri needs yoga. Liz, he needs yoga. He probably does do yoga. You wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, the players are as well as the physical conditioning anyway, and obviously the nutritional sides of the game anyway. All the players probably do yoga anyway. As respect to, here we go, his statistic. Since Joe Gomez has came in, we have let 1 goal in against the Mexican side in the FIFA World Club Cup semi-final stage. It was nice to see. It was a nice long hug Adama Traore got off Klopp at the end of the game. That's from North Reds. Could he be a possible signing? Woo! Never know anyway, but he's a great player, Adama Traore. Obviously the ex-Barcelona man anyway. Top stream, Jackie boy. 13 clear, Liz. 55 points. That's absolutely lovely to see, isn't it, Reds? But 55 points out of a possible 57. What a record. That's some Nigel. And yeah, off the back of that, that's what we'll finish off, everyone. Quickly get to your last comments before we do shoot off, everyone. So amazing, this club. That's from Sean. I've always watched you, Jackie boy. This is our channel, the Mighty Reds. Nice one, Spectre. Nice one, Professor. Nice one, Sean. Nice one, Liz. Nigel. Johnny Carr. Tommy Walker. Mark Anthony. Hopefully I've got everyone's name. Oliver, nice one for your comments, everyone. Nice one, Reds. Have a quote of it. Enjoy the rest of your night anyway, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And Liverpool are on 55 points from a possible 57, and that is absolutely quality. Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow for another jam-packed show. But the Reds, we're getting even better, and that's all we can ask for. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Once the video's been uploaded, get involved and leave your man of the matches and your thoughts on the game. I will be replying to every single one of your comments as well, Reds. Have a quality rest of your night, Reds, and absolute legends. Really do appreciate every single one of you getting involved in tonight's live stream. As always, Reds, see you tomorrow, and you'll never walk alone. Ta-da.